When I say I have mere minutes before I have to leave for a Dodgers game, I mean I have mere minutes before I have to leave for a Dodgers game. We'll get it in. We'll get it all in. I went to an early car wash this morning. Early. I woke up, went on a hike, and then I was just like, it's time, and I was waiting. Sitting in one of the chairs, and, I have some stuff with me, it's like I have a notebook, I have a book, I have my purse, like I have a juice. I'm trying not to have all this stuff, but it's like I don't know if I want to read or write in my notebook yet. I won't know until I sit down. I just have no way of knowing that information until I'm in the seat where it's going to be taking place. So I'm getting situated, I'm good, I'm reading, and then I'm like, oh, I need my pen. I go to get my pen out of my bag. My phone falls on the ground, and I'm like, instantly like, lol. Like, I don't know why, it's just lol. Okay, my phone drops on the ground. I go to pick it up. I pick it up, then my purse falls on the ground, and I'm like, okay, double lol? Like, what's going on? Okay, I get my purse back up. I open my book, I open my notebook, I open something, pen falls out. And like, I'm literally like laughing out loud. I'm just like, this is insane. Like, you drop one thing and you're like, come on, like, why'd I even drop one thing? And then you drop two things and you're like, wait, why did I just drop two things? And then a third thing, you're like, okay. And I like look over to my left, and this woman who like I would not think just by looking at her would find any of this amusing, would even like be watching any of it in the first place. She is like smiling, like she's literally like, she doesn't say a word, but her expression is like, what on earth is going on? And like, how have you dropped this many things in this short a period of time? Like, I just did not expect her to be like lolling too, but she was. And I'm just like, no, it's insane. It was just insane to drop that many items, and yeah, that's okay. You drop stuff, you pick it back up. Don't think you might not drop something else, I guess, is the moral of that tale. I guess if you're like, wait, what was the moral of it? I'm like, don't think that just because you drop one thing, you couldn't drop two things. And just because you drop two things doesn't mean you drop three things. And I'm not even just saying this. I did almost drop my notebook after. And I was like, no, like literally they're going to have me like taken away to a facility if I drop one more thing on the ground. It was truly a hilarious time for all. Okay, have to leave for a Dodgers game in mere minutes. It's like the thing about anything is just like, do you actually want to go? Just something to think about. Let's see. Oh yeah, I actually like recorded, I mean, it was like 25 minutes, this episode when I was in Palm Springs, and for some reason the audio like was so freaking bad, and at first I was like whatever, like I'm still just gonna put it out, and like if you really want to listen to it you will, but it's truly just like unbearable. Oh my God, that reminds me of this quote. Okay, so every day now in the LA Times, my dad sends me a picture of the horoscope because I asked him to. And now I look at, like, I used to always just look at my sun sign. And now for a while, for like a year and a half, I've been looking at my sun sign, my moon sign, and my rising sign. And just because I don't think anyone cares, but it's like annoying not to say it. It's like, why not just give us more details? Okay, so I've been looking at all of them. You need all of them. My sun sign is Capricorn, my moon is Scorpio, and my rising sign is Pisces. So you really just cannot get a grasp on your life without looking at all three of these things, and how you find out how you find out all this is you're going to need the time you were born and obviously the date and the city. I was actually walking on the sidewalk with my mom, and I overheard these two guys, and he's like, I don't know. He was saying he can't know like his rising sign and stuff like that because he doesn't know what time he was born. But I swear the way he was saying it, he was like, I don't know. Oh no, I thought he was just saying like he didn't know his sign. And so it's like, to me, I'm just like, okay, well, when's your birthday? And like, I'll tell you your sign. But he wasn't saying that, but he was like, but I was like, well, when's your birthday? And he was like, it's November 11th, which is 1111, an angel number. It's just like, what the hell? Like the frequency of which I see angel numbers are like, it's truly just insane. But it's like, to have, when someone says it, like he's like, it's November 11th. It's like, okay, 1111. And then I was in Palm Springs, and the day I was checking out, I had like gone and done some stuff. So like I didn't have my room anymore, but they said I could like come use the pool because I wasn't ready to leave. And so I came back and I was like, okay, I need to like change into my bathing suit. And I'm like, oh, where is like, is there just like a bathroom on campus I can just go in? Like it felt so weird to not have my room anymore. And he's like, yeah. He's like, you can, it's like around the corner. He's like, and the code is 4 5s. And like before I could do that math, he's like, so it's 5 5 5 5, which is obviously a wild angel number. And it's just like, it's just so wild when people say it. It's so wild when people say it. Actually, I was at CVS in Palm Springs. It was about 120 degrees. I went into CVS. What was I getting? Oh yeah, I needed like little like rubber bands for like sometimes when I put my hair in braids, like I do like the little like black rubber ones at the end. It's not interesting, but it is true. And I had like, I bought a pack of them like 2 years ago, and it's like they all often like snap in my hair. Like I'll just like get out of my car and there's like a like just like a freshly like sawed one on my seat. Like it just didn't make it. It just couldn't take the heat. It just burst. And sometimes I'll feel it burst. Actually, I was in I was in New York in an art gallery in November, and my hair was in a half ponytail, and like all of a sudden it just like all came down. Like it was actually like scared the shit out of me because I wasn't expecting it. But yeah. So I had truly used all of them. Like I was like, and I was like running on empty for a while, and then I'd be like, oh no, I know I have some in my makeup bag, and I'd like find a few more. And then I was like, I know I have some in this purse, and then I'd find a few more. But I was like, truly, I was done. I was out. And so I got those at CVS, and I was like waiting. I was the next person, and then this like older gentleman, he kind of came in from a place that wasn't where the line was, but it's like, I don't care. I'm not in a rush. Like I'm not gonna be like, actually, I was next. I need to buy these black rubber bands instantly. I need to buy them immediately. It's an emergency. So like I just let him go, and then they were like, he was telling them his phone number for like points and stuff, and he's like, whatever the area code was, and then he was like 888, and I was like, you're fucking kidding me. And then I actually saw him outside, and he was sitting in his car, and he was just like the sweetest older man, and I was just like, I just simply had to talk to him, and I was like, oh, like your phone number is like an angel number, it's 888. And I was like, it's so lucky. And he was like, oh yeah. He's like, I'm so lucky. Like, and he was like telling me all this shit. And then he's like, his wife passed away 5 years ago. And like, he's like, I have $4 million. And he's like, it's just like nothing if like you don't have anyone to share it with. And I was like, I'm good. I was like, I'm going to collapse. I'm going to cry. I'm just going to like pass out. His name was Charles. It was just like, it was a lot. It was a lot. Okay, why was I saying any of this? Oh yeah. Okay, so I think it was my Scorpio horoscope for the other day. It freaking floored me. It just like, I don't know. I just wanted to share it in case it helped someone else too. Okay, so it was, there's nothing wrong with wanting ease. You're allowed to leave something not because it's unbearable, but because it's not right. Oof. The part about unbearable, it's like, in the past, this is not me any longer. In the past, like, I would have to stay in something, like I would have to keep doing something until like I physically couldn't do it anymore, or like I was like in the hospital. Like it would have to be like unbearable. If someone was like, oh, but you don't like doing it, I'd be like, well, that's not a reason to not do something, is it? Is it? It's like, well, yeah, but what does it matter? So it's like, I don't know, just this concept of like something doesn't have to be unbearable for you to not want it. It doesn't have to be like, I hate this with every fiber of my being. It's like you're allowed to just be like, I don't want to. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. I'm good. You're allowed that. I know people know that, but sometimes like you kind of really need to hear it, you know? It's like you think you know it and you don't. There's nothing wrong with wanting ease. You're allowed to leave something not because it's unbearable, but because it's not right to access. Oh gosh, it's Greek. Okay, so yeah, I went to Palm Springs. I hadn't been poolside in a minute. Like I haven't been by a pool in a moment. And like unless it's that hot, I'm probably not going to be by the pool. Like I'm not going in the pool when it's like in the 70s outside. Like I need to be like dying for me to go in the pool and like whatever. I actually don't feel like talking about any of this. Like I already talked about it and the audio's fucked. Why is my computer like overheating? It's like, could you not handle the heat from that CVS story? No, it was like truly, it was just the realest thing. Like this man sitting in his car. He was just this like skinny man, and he had just bought sunglasses. That's, I feel like, a detail I haven't quite really processed until now. He was buying sunglasses, and I saw him looking at sunglasses earlier because I was also looking for lollipops, which was surprisingly difficult to find in the desert. Like, you know, like I feel like don't places just have like loose lollipops? Like, because I can't explain it. It was so hot that like it was affecting my hunger. Like it was like on a primal level I was hungry, but then when I went to like think about what I wanted to eat, like everything just sounded disgusting. Like when it's like over 110, it's like it's just like it's hard to eat. I don't know. It was for me. And so I was like, I need something to just like rev my appetite. And like a lollipop for me is kind of just like a cure-all. And I forgot about lollipops for so long. Like in 2019, I was like super stressed out and having so many lollipops. Like they would really calm me down. And then I rediscovered them where? That would be in Northern California in February, where I was stricken by like a 2-hour illness. And potentially a flu of some sort. And then it was done, but I was like not, you know, it was like I was still like kind of nauseous and like I wasn't really hungry. And then I was at this like cute convenience store in this like beach town, and they had lollipops, and I was like, oh my God, that's fucking exactly what I want. And it just like truly healed me and cured me. And so I was like, I'm not hungry. Like, let me just get a lollipop for a minute. And like, they just didn't have any. Like this woman was like, there's a ring pop, and I was like, looked at it, there was just like one. I was like, is this even like from the store? Like did someone forget their ring pop here? Like there's just one, and it's sour flavor. And I literally told her, I was like, I didn't even mean to say this, I was like, I'm actually looking for a sweet experience. And she thought that was really funny. But anyways, yeah, I was like looking for lollipops, and I saw this man looking at sunglasses, and then he ended up going in front of me. I didn't give a fuck. It's like, oh, the line's here, sir. It's like, who fucking cares? Like, relax. Yeah, and then I heard him say 888, and I just simply had to talk to him. And then he's just like sitting in his car. It's like, where is he going? It's like, oh God, my heart just broke for him. I was just like, damn, it's just so real. It was just so real. It was just desert realness. What a crazy trip. And absolutely like, listen, this is what I was thinking. It was a really great trip. It wasn't perfect. I don't know. I mean, I'm going through a lot. I'm grieving. I'm just like, what now? And I just took to the desert, and I was only going to go for one night. And then I woke up the next day and I was like, why on earth would I stay for one night? Like, it literally made no sense. And then so I was like, I'm going to stay for another night. And then I just did. And yeah, oh, just to say, okay, like, I'm not rooting for Oklahoma City to win the finals. I am rooting for the Pacers, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, I heard one of his interviews the other night, and he's like, we haven't played a perfect game so far. Like, it hasn't been perfect, but it's like, I think it was the night they won before they won last night, and he's like, but we're still, I don't even know if he said this actually. He was just talking about like being like having a perfect game. And then like I was thinking back on my Palm Springs trip, and I was like, you know what? I didn't play a perfect game. That's for sure. Like, mistakes were made. Like, I don't know. It was just like a really interesting trip. I mean, it was an absolute blast. It was an absolute game changer. It was like absolutely legendary, iconic beyond belief. But like, usually I'm just like so like in my bag about like just like flowing, and like sometimes I was like, wait, what am I supposed to do now? Like, everything was sort of like, the timing was like off. I also had like a couple things like that I was doing, and then like one of them got moved around, and it kind of just like changed everything. And I was like, fuck, I would have done this earlier. It's hard to explain the details, it doesn't matter. But it was just like, listen, did I have a perfect trip? Did I play a perfect game? No, I did not. But I still got the W. I still won. I still got the W. And it's just like, the Nuggets always say this, like, not every win is pretty. You know, it's like, not, like, some wins are just like, damn, that didn't look great, but we got it done. And that was kind of like what my trip to Palm Springs was like. It was just like, it was something. I mean, the heat will factor in, you know. I took a bike ride at 8 p.m. one night. It was like 109. I was like, okay. I was like, at 8 it'll be like cool down and like breezy. I was like literally like so hot, and like bats were flying overhead, and I was just like, wow. I was like looking at this like mountainside, and I was just like, wow, this is real. Oh my God, my mom just texted me that she's wearing sweatpants to the Dodgers game. Like, is that even allowed? Oh my God, I am not being seen with her wearing sweatpants. I will make her change. Just for her sake. It's like, when people like, I've been getting the fuck dressed lately. I mean, I guess you can't tell by this video, I'm just wearing like a white top, but I've been getting the fuck dressed lately, and it's a whole new world. It's a whole new freaking world. I wore a dress yesterday for no motherfucking reason. Literally like 9 people stopped me. I'm not exaggerating when I say 9 people were like, I love your dress. I'm like, I know. Thank you. Anyways, yeah, Palm Springs, a bike ride. My computer's like sizzling, and like I need to go to my mom's house and like tackle her before she puts on those sweatpants. Ew, like, who goes to a Dodgers game in sweatpants? Like, you want to like sit in those seats like sliding around? Like, you need more fabric between, like, you need like a thick jean between like your ass and like that like slippery seat that like 4 trillion people have sat in. Am I going to eat there? I guess I'll have a veggie dog. I could see myself having a veggie dog and a chocolate and vanilla soft serve. Oh dear. Well, thanks for being here. Really unfortunate about the Palm Springs episode. It was live from Palm Springs. I recorded it outside. It was 140 out. It was 140 out. Oh my goodness. It was so freaking crazy. Okay. Subscribe, rate, review. Like, how else do you want me to say it? Subscribe, rate, review. Click subscribe, click rate. I don't know, it's not 5 stars about this, and hit review and just like fucking whip something up. Just whip something up. You're like, what am I gonna say? You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. All right, y'all. I'm looking at 2 doves, about 4,000 bees. Did I tell you guys I'm not afraid of bees anymore? It's like a huge thing in my life. It's a huge thing in my life. I just realized, like, with bees, like, all of a sudden I was just like, it's so, have I talked about this? It's so embarrassing if I have. It's so arrogant to, like, be, like, afraid of bees. It's like, they don't give a fuck about me. Like, they're working. They're at work. I'm in their way. I'm in their way. They're not like, oh yeah, let's take a break and sting this random bitch. It's like they're not thinking about me. And that's the thing about everything. Most people aren't thinking about you. They're not thinking about you. You're like, should I post this? Is it weird? It's like no one gives a fuck. No one's thinking about you. And you might be like, that's mean. No, it's literally the most freeing thing. Like once you just like deeply understand that no one is thinking about you, you're just like free to now live your life. No one's fucking thinking about your ass. Bees aren't like, oh my God, like who's this? Like they don't care. Like that I'm in their way. They're like, can you move so I can like get to a flower? Like I'm literally on the clock. I'm quite literally on the clock. Like I have like pollen to gather and I only have a certain amount of like daylight to accomplish that in. So can you actually move? And I'm like sitting here being afraid of them. It's like they're not thinking about you. They're not interested in you. I literally walk by. I will go out of my way to walk by bees. Like a bee landed on me a few months ago and I was like, great. I was like, that's probably pretty lucky. I love bees. I love them. Anyways, you can truly reprogram your mind to have any quality you want. You just have to know what you want. It's crazy. But I think it's mostly just like getting really grounded. Like I used to be so twitchy. Like anytime something would like fly near me, I'm like twitching. I'm like, oh my God, is it a bee? Like I'm like bracing. I'm like, is it a fly? I'm freaking out. And it's just like, I don't like ever like flinch now. God, I'm so iconic. Okay, subscribe, rate, review. Thank y'all for being here so much. I hope you're having the best June ever. And we'll talk soon. Bye.